Okay, so I'm back in another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I theme my Raspberry Pi OS. So I know a lot of you commented on my last video of showing how what my desktop looked like. So I'm going to show you how you can do that so you guys could do that too. I'm just going to be showing a few themes, but let me tell you, there are tons of themes you can get. You can definitely just Google search this, and you'll find tons of awesome themes for LXDE. So, as you might know, Raspberry Pi OS uses the LXDE desktop environment. And this is pretty good because it's the most lightweight desktop environment there is in Linux. But it does not look very good in my opinion. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I'm just saying I would like a desktop that looks a little bit better and, like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem very appealing to me. So to get started, we're going to have to enable some stuff in the settings. So you're going to click on the Raspberry Pi icon, Preferences, Main Menu Editor. And this is just going to launch up for us. And we are going to go down to Preferences. And right here you might see, where is it? Theme and Appearance Settings. So it's ticked off. So you actually cannot see that. But you probably do want to see that so you can change your themes. And there are actually tons of stuff in here that you could change. Like OpenBox is the window manager. You could configure that. So if you ever can't find a setting, make sure to go look in the main menu editor and see if it's there to edit. So all you got to do is you have to tick that, click OK, and it should be there now. So we go here, Preferences, and Theme and Appearance Settings. So let's just launch this up and see what we have. So surprisingly enough, we already have a good amount of widget themes already installed for us. So the default one uses a theme called Pixflat, but I could change that to industrial if I wanted to, and we could just see how that looks. So it makes it look like an older style desktop. Not really my style. Redmont. So all of these themes, I mean, they're not bad, but they're not my favorite. So we have Add Away to Dark, which this one honestly isn't bad. I kind of like it, but I would like something different. So I'm going to be showing you guys how you can install other themes. Then you can change the color, icon themes. Like here's the GNOME icon themes if you like that. There's some other. There's only 2 mouse cursors in here that are available. Window borders. Like these are just different ones. If I wanted picks, I go back to that font, and then there's other. So there's a good amount of settings in here to edit and play around with. Let's just go back to Pixflat. So I'm going to be doing this from the terminal, but you could do this. You could go Google search for these themes and then install it yourself, which is a bit harder because when you do it from the terminal, you automatically get it all set up and you don't have to do anything with extracting files, placing it in different folders. So this way is just a little bit easier for me, in my opinion. So first of all, we're going to go sudo apt install arc-theme. So if you can see that, it will be in the description too. You could just copy it over, hit enter, and Y. I want yes to install it. So that is the theme that I like. It's called Arc, and it looks pretty cool in my opinion, but much better than all the ones that come in here. And the icon theme that I'm going to want is called papirus-icon-theme. So I'm just going to go in here, papirus-icon-theme. Type that wrong. Hit enter. Oh, I didn't say install. That's my bad. There we go. And hit Y to install. Oh, it doesn't ask you for a Y. Well, and next we're going to be installing the cursor theme. And the cursor theme that I enjoy is Breeze, but there are actually some other ones that I'll also be installing to show you guys and just give you an idea of the different stuff. But Breeze is the default cursor that comes in KDE Plasma, which you're probably familiar with if you used KDE before. So our icon themes are installed. All we have left is our cursor. So right now I'll just be installing the Breeze one. So Breeze cursor theme. Hit enter. Type cursor wrong. Just fix that up. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me today? That should be correct, and there we go. So it's going ahead and installing all that for us. So there we go. We can close up our terminal, and let's go change them and see what this looks like. So preferences, theme and appearance settings, and here is our widgets. And as you see right here, there's arc. So arc makes it look white like this. And then there is arc dark if you prefer for a more darker look, which I enjoy more. I think it looks cooler. That's just my opinion. You guys can go with whatever you want, of course. Colors, you can customize this however you like. I'm just gonna leave it default. Icon theme. So we have papyrus dark and we have papyrus light. So papyrus, and then we just have plain old papyrus. I'm just gonna go with plain old papyrus. Hit apply. So yeah, these icon themes really look a lot better than the default Pixflat ones in my opinion. Like the Pixflat kind of makes it look like a kid operating system for, I don't know, that's just my opinion, but this one makes it look so nice. Like super slick and amazing. So let's go to mouse cursor and let's change ours to breeze. There's also breeze snow, which makes the cursor white. If you're like a Windows user, you might like that, I don't know. Breeze just makes it black. So the cursor actually usually doesn't change until you do a full reboot. So I'll be doing that in a minute. Window border, so you can actually use whatever you want, or you can use a different window border with a different theme if you like it that, or you can just go with the default. This one looks pretty nice to me. It's nice and simple, looks clean, looks awesome. Font, you of course can go ahead and test all those out and change those. So we're all done here. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick reboot and see how this looks. Okay, so I rebooted and you might see that the Raspberry Pi logo is gone from here, and we have this nice little thing here. So looks nice, looks pretty, but I kind of tend to like my bar at the bottom. That's just my preference. Panel settings, and I can go bottom. I mean, you could even do it left, which kind of makes it look awkward. Right also is kind of awkward. Bottom, that is how it looks good in my opinion. And then yeah, appearance, you can make it a solid color so you don't see anything on the back. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, and then there's all these panel applets you could also add if you wanted to. That's all about what I'm gonna do today. And then we have a nice looking menu right here. So this was a clean, fresh Raspberry Pi OS, so I don't have any software in here. But I'm actually gonna go look for a nice, clean looking desktop background, because you probably don't like the one that comes on here either, because it's just not very pretty. So let's go Google search and find a nice one. So I'm just saying cool looking simple desktop backgrounds, and you can just go to a website or you can go to images, whatever one you prefer, and we should get a nice wallpaper for us. Let's see, what one do I like? You know, I like this one. Looks nice. So you could just go like this, save image as, and I could save it to my downloads, or pictures would be more correct. So I'll just save it in there. Then go right click, desktop preferences. Oh, actually did one thing wrong. I don't want this to be clear like this, so I'm gonna go panel settings and change that real fast. System theme, I think that looks better. Okay, so you right click desktop preferences, and you're gonna change the picture to the one wherever you saved it. So like you can go to Pi, pictures, there's my picture, I can click open, click OK. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice minimalistic desktop picture in my opinion. yeah, so this is kind of a not that long of a tutorial, but it's not that hard to do. And if you don't want these icon themes or these system themes, just make sure go ahead and Google it, and you will definitely find a nice theme. Like, look at this. Our file manager looks so nice and clean. Terminal, super nice and just awesome. Like, it's just way better than the default one, in my opinion. So yeah, I hope this tutorial was helpful for you guys. Any questions, any worries about this, just let me know down below in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you guys. So please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe.